90-Day Fiancé. Happily Ever After? Star Liz Woods is dating her boyfriend Jason Zuniga for a reason, and it has a lot to do with Big Ed Brown. Liz and Big Ed met after his split with Rosemary Vega. Big Ed wanted to find a new girlfriend, and Liz had walked right into his trap. Liz was vulnerable and wanted to feel accepted. Big Ed love-bombed her and made her feel loved. Her past two marriages have been huge failures, but Liz saw a future with Big Ed. She convinced him to take her back after 14 breakups. Liz wants to ensure her 15th breakup with Big Ed is not the last. Liz introduced her new boyfriend Jason on Instagram in October 2023. She's currently been with him for 10 months. Liz keeps talking about how it took Jason just 3 months to prove he was the one for her when Big Ed couldn't understand her in 3 years. Then why is it that Liz is still hung up on Big Ed? Big Ed is always on Liz's mind, and she can't stop comparing Jason to him at every chance she gets. Big Ed called off his wedding to Liz in August 2023. They were having dinner at Big Ed's sister's house along with Liz's daughter Riley. Big Ed had prepared his signature taco pasta dish, which was too spicy for Riley. Instead of making adjustments to the recipe or cooking something suitable for the child, Big Ed asked her to stop being a baby and eat it. Liz and Big Ed got into a massive argument because of his choice of words, but Liz felt like it was nothing out of the ordinary for them to fight like that. Liz saw Big Ed for the last time before the tell-all at his house when she went to collect her belongings. Big Ed told Liz to learn from their experience. He said he was worried about her next relationship if she did not change. Big Ed said she was never going to find happiness. Liz was upset with Big Ed for trying to bring up the next man who was going to come into her life. Interestingly, Liz found her next man within a few weeks. She wanted to prove to Ed that she had found happiness and an upgrade. 7. Liz desperately wanted Big Ed to take her back. How did she move on in a jiffy? Liz proved she had not moved on from Big Ed by crying on the camera for him. Big Ed had packed his belongings and left in the middle of the night without telling Liz. She knew she was going to cry and asked him to take her back the next time she saw him. Liz was confused by Big Ed's sudden change in pattern since they had gotten back together plenty of times after such fights. She was desperate to have a conversation. Big Ed knew in his core that his marriage with Liz was never going to work. Liz didn't like that he had completely blindsided her and canceled the wedding. She said she wanted to stick to the committed relationship 100%. She confidently said on camera that she didn't want to give up. She admitted she wanted to be with Big Ed. She cried that she had no idea about what she would do next. She wondered if this was the end and said that it scared her. Liz dating someone new a few weeks later, in this case, makes absolutely no sense. She wanted closure and Big Ed had not given it to her. 6. Liz was the one who slid in Jason's DMs. Liz's story about how she first met Jason keeps changing. Liz confessed that she was the one who had approached Jason first. Liz wanted to get into a new relationship as soon as possible after Big Ed rejected her. Jason was and is a rebound for her. Liz said she had met Jason at a run, since they are both into fitness and marathons, in her interview with TV Insider. However, during the tell-all, Liz had a different version of events to share. She said that when she went back to San Diego, Jason had popped up on a running social media page, and she slid into his DMs. Liz is still hyper-focused on Big Ed. Her relationship with Big Ed was on air while she was going on dates with Jason. She was getting to relive the happy moments through her televised romance and undoubtedly still harbored old feelings for Big Ed. Liz has lingering feelings for Big Ed, but she also had to make a point. The only reason she pursued Jason was to prove to Big Ed that she was worthy of being loved and worthy of finding happiness. She thought watching her with someone else would make Big Ed want her back.